What's going on, guys? So I just picked up a truckload of romaine lettuce, and obviously I can't feed it right now. I mean, well, I guess not obviously, but the sun is already setting, so all the tortoises are going to be asleep by the time I get home. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be feeding them a lot of romaine lettuce. You can see a few of the boxes there, and in the bed I have a lot more. I'll show you guys when I get back home. All right, so here's the first few boxes. You can see didn't fill up the front part too much, and it wasn't because they didn't have enough. It's because I don't know what to do with this much lettuce. I don't have a refrigerator big enough to store this much lettuce, and it'll probably go bad if I had taken any more. And as you can see, the bed is full as well, so there's a bunch of romaine lettuce. So we got a bunch of little packs like this. They're not bad, but they're already starting to get a little bit brown, so we want to feed this off as fast as we can to as many animals as we can before they all start going bad. As you can see, there's a bunch here, so I'm gonna have to be feeding romaine lettuce for the next few days. Right now I'm taking apart these little bags, putting them in the empty boxes so that we could give it to the sulcatas. I think for the sulcatas we're gonna need about maybe 2 or 3 boxes full of these, and then I want to feed maybe 1 box to the yellowfoots, 1 box to the hermins and the aldabras, and then we're gonna take the rest to the redfoots and the sulcatas at my friend's house. All right, so I set up 5 boxes full of romaine lettuce, which should be enough for all the animals that I keep outside here at my house. And as you can see, as soon as I start coming out here, these guys all stop what they're doing and start walking over here. Even Tank is getting off of the mate that he was with. But anyways, the aldabras here are also looking for some food. I'm gonna feed them first because I want to make some time lapses, so I'm not gonna feed them all at once. I'm gonna feed all the larger sulcatas, and then I'll feed these guys, then the yellowfoots, then the redfoots at my grandfather's house. The tortoises enjoying a huge salad. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I don't usually feed romaine lettuce too much. The only reason I'm feeding it is because I was able to get a bunch of romaine lettuce, and I have to feed it all off before it goes bad. Normally I don't buy a lot of romaine lettuce because that's pretty much the only thing that I would have to waste my money on, and it's not something that's very nutritional, so there's no point in buying it. Most of the food that I feed my reptiles I grow. So you can see this is hibiscus. This is something that I feed a lot. This is mulberry. I feed a lot of these leaves as well. And the other thing that I feed a lot of is opuntia cactus, and of course the Missouri tortoise diet. But anyways, I ended up changing my mind. I'm not gonna make so many time lapses because it's gonna take me forever to finish this video. So I'm just gonna feed these guys right now, feed the yellowfoots, and I'm gonna make a time lapse with them and a time lapse with the redfoot tortoises. All right, so there we go. All these little guys are eating as well. That's my baby marbled redfoot. Washed them off, but he's still a little bit dirty, so you can't really see it too well. And I don't have a brush. I just washed them off with some water. But I wanted to see if he still has marbling because I hadn't cleaned him in several months. I've just been letting him do his own thing here in this enclosure. And all the hermins are enjoying some romaine lettuce, and the aldabras as well. This is something that I never feed these guys or the adult sulcatas. The only time that I really get romaine lettuce is either for a video, or sometimes I'll get it for the baby tortoises that I have when I have a busy day, and I can just, just throw in a few leaves of romaine lettuce just to feed them for the day and make it a little bit simpler for me. But like I said, I rarely feed this. And the other ones that are enjoying some romaine lettuce, I mean, not right now because they were just fighting. I don't know if the camera picked up the noise, is Bonnie and Clyde. These two also do not like romaine lettuce too much. I mean, I feed them a lot of different things, so I'm sure romaine lettuce is probably the most dull out of all of those items. All right, so these guys pretty much devoured all of the lettuce already. These guys had a little bit too much, which I mean I kind of figured because they're not as big, and I only have 2 big Aldabras. The rest of them are, you know, like this big. So they'll probably have a lot left over. I'll clean it up later tonight or tomorrow morning before it goes bad, so they don't. And now this guy ran away because he doesn't like me. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the GoPro footage now. Tank is doing what Tank's always doing. I'm gonna check the Yellowfoots. I actually forgot to even record them earlier. All right, let's see if these guys ate anything. Oh, it looks like they just started to eat right now. I didn't wake them up or anything. I just threw it in here. And even the box turtle is here, surprisingly. But yeah, anyways, let's go feed the redfoots. The redfoots didn't eat, I guess. They left pretty much all the lettuce there. I got a little bit of a time lapse, but it's probably not too much. I'll check it out when I get home. I don't think it was very interesting. Looks like none of these guys wanted to eat some romaine lettuce. I guess they're a little bit spoiled since they have the whole yard now to eat. They eat all the grass. They get a bunch of different types of fruits and vegetables every day, and they get Missouri 2 to 3 times a week. So I set up this other hide here the other day, and they absolutely love it. So you can see there's a bunch here. There was a total of 18 redfoots in here. I just counted a few seconds ago, but some of them already walked away. And I have 28 in total, so only 10 of them are hiding. There's a few that like to hide under this bush over here. So a lot of them like to hide in here, but I've noticed that's gone down a little bit. There's 3 in here right now. A little group of them hides here. One hides in that corner, sometimes one in that corner, but I don't think there's one there now. This one's probably number 1. She's always in this corner, you can see. They actually like to get their own little places to nap, and they always go to the same spot sometimes. And then over there in the doghouse, there's a few of them. Usually the ones that like to sleep in there is like number 13 and 16. Let's see if those 2 are in here. You can see that's 16 right there. I know it looks kind of like a 15, but that's 16. 13's right here. That's one of my old males. They don't have numbers. And then this one, I'm not sure which one this one is. 14, I think. Is that? No, that's 11. 14 and 11 look kind of similar. Number 12 kind of looks like that. Those 2, as you can see. And this guy likes to sleep in this corner over here. So right now we're at Johnny's house feeding the sulcatas. We got Crush right here enjoying some of the romaine lettuce. Popeye's enjoying a little bit of romaine lettuce. The nameless one is starting to eat as well. And since I already have a time lapse with all the sulcatas, I'm not going to record all of them, but I just want to show you them, a little update on them, because I haven't recorded them pretty much, I think, since the day I got them. And here's little Cutie. This is one that I don't think I ever even introduced on YouTube. I only introduced her in my Instagram, which is Shadows Reptiles, for those of you that may be interested in following me on there. But yeah, she's doing great as well. When I first got her, she actually was very aggressive with all the tortoises, but since then she's already calmed down and she's more used to being here. She doesn't even fight anymore. But she's enjoying the lettuce as well. And as you can see, she's one of my biggest females. She's almost as big as Tank. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. Leave some suggestions for future videos in the comment section. And make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and have a great day.